Well, let's see your wind map thing. What did it do?
I've given some thought to the strange device that I was inspired to construct. I'm not sure what purpose it has yet, but it appears to be working. I think.
Are we going to die again?
Tweaks. Tight fit. Not sure how that will affect things. What's it? I don't remember seeing that before. Just get this last. There we go. It's ready. Now we can finally find out just what it does. After I name it, of course. Nothing works right until you name it. How about the confoundable minutia?
Okay.
What? No, impossible. I fixed it. I checked everything. It should work. Unless... No, I did that.
Oh, okay. Well, we suck then. What's going on?
Oh, where'd the city go? Well, that was anticlimactic. A flash of light, but no resounding boom. What good is such a light if Earth doesn't meet sky?
Where the hell are we?
Oh my. It seems we have transported to a heaven. A strangely familiar one for some reason, but I don't recall ever moving to such a place before.
It is strangely beautiful. We are clearly not in an earthly realm.
Let's have a look.
Good idea. Something about this place makes me want to explore too. I am compelled to step this way. There are gears here that I remember.
What?
Watch where he goes. We'll need him to get out of here.
Yeah, so here's your side quest area thingy. So nothing else really to do yet apart from walk up on them.
It's a marvel. A wonder of monumental proportions. A phenomenal piece of unbelievable craftsmanship.
I'm sure. And we don't know what it does, do we?
The slightest
Nope.
idea. But it must be important, wouldn't you think? I mean, just look at it. These machines, they are manipulators, fabricators. They bully energy into something. They can be activated, deactivated, on and off and on. You see? I can only come to one conclusion. Lord Lau's furnace.
Kang, you are speaking nonsense. Lord Lau is a legend, an artificer of the celestial bureaucracy. His works are too fanciful to be real.
Legendary, mythical, and overrated in some respects. But if anyone else has a better origin for such machines as this, I'm not hearing it.
That mountain is kind of floating there or something. Who is Lord Lau? Because, you know, we haven't heard his name before.
To the celestial bureaucracy, he creates machines that themselves also create. Although I'd make them a little less delicate had I his resources. Still, he is an inspirational figure for inventors. And we are in his playhouse. You select the machines you want to activate, and then the tiger or the dragon button. Like this.
Like what? Yeah, don't hit the switches.
Don't worry. The individual machines are not activated. I think the switches must be thrown on at least 2 of the components before it will do whatever it does.
Uh-huh.
You also have to select a fuel. It looks like there are a few pieces of cinnabar in the contraption, but it may accept others as well.
Okay. Well, we don't really know what it does, but
Well, judging by the pile of ashes I found near the controls, if you do it wrong, it either creates a nice warm fire or burns the person standing here to a crisp. It looks like a powerful thing, so just guessing at the possible configurations will probably get you into trouble and waste the cinnabar in the machine.
Uh-huh.
So, you might want to be careful how you go about it. Things like this usually have directions. No, recipes. No, that's not it. Configurations. That's it.
Huh. We found that, though.
Very true. Perhaps you should give them a try. They didn't mean much before, but now we may have the tools to make something of them.
Configuration of the horse, wasn't it? Yeah. So that seems to reset. First of all, I'm going to read this book stand here, because may as well. So the configurations, can I actually read this? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Huh, okay. So the fuel thing is over here, which we're gonna probably put a bar in. There's buttons here, and there's 5 or so things you can put down. There's these cogs, the conductor, a chimney there. There are 2 other things around here probably. The water wheel and something else. I don't know where it is, or unless that was it. Huh. Did I miss something out? I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, so yes, the configurations do various things. But there's a book stand here and a reset console and the other buttons over here. So let's see. I'm going to have to go check what we need for this, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I think there is something we can actually get over here, which is an urn, yes, which gives us the configuration of the ox. Now, is there going to be... yes, there's an urn here as well. This gives us the cow bezoar, or whatever. So, right. We can load fuels into here. So let's load some fuels in. Let's put the cow bezoar, or whatever it is, in there. And there's a couple things we should be putting in, because remember the plot item, the horse one, it talks about the tiger, so the tiger button, the cow thing. Now I got to remember which ones they are. Okay, I went and looked it up. So not those whirlwind cogs there, first of all. You got to put the conductor on. Basically, there's 4 of them you've got to turn on, I think. It does that for a while and then it just stops, I don't know. But when it's up, it means it's on. We got to put this on. It does its thing. I don't entirely know what it's doing. Okay, you can stop now. What else do we need? We need to put this water wheel on. And the other thing, actually I can just look at my map, can't I? Which is round here, okay. What is this thing? Yes, this is the last thing I need. Cranking cauldron. So yes, being able to figure these things out is pretty difficult if you don't know them off by heart, or you just look them up. So this is the first one you can get. I don't think you can get the ox configuration working right now because it needs something that you can't acquire yet. So yeah. So and then I want to hit the tiger button. I was going to reset it there, then I realized that's a bad idea. So you lose the configuration and you get the technique when you're done.
What an amazing machine! Now, if we can find more configurations, just imagine what we could do here.
Yeah. I guess.
That same one? But why not
yeah, so I think I got one that I can't really do because I don't have the vial of something. I'm sure it mentioned that, a vial of something. Yeah, it's like talking about water. So I think we need a vial of certain water, and, you know, we don't have any, as far as I know. Nope. So what did that technique do? It gave us +5 spirit. That's pretty nice, actually. They usually give quite big bonuses, but anyway, Let's go leave this
Very
place.
well. In the meantime, I will try to see if I can learn anything more about this interesting machine. I can always bring us back here later.
Okay. So yeah, that's kind of your side quest area. So I'm going to make sure that I do some of this stuff there. But remember, you do need certain types of fuel in order to work it. So we can talk to that guy, but I don't think he says anything really that important. There's this guy,
Be on the lookout
or this
for the
woman.
scourge of the
Never mind.
South. It is your duty as citizens of the Empire to report anyone who matches this description. Keep an eye out for a young man dressed in plain blues and greens. He is heavily armored from head to foot. Reports suggest he is well over 7 feet tall and fully armed. This man is very dangerous. Do not try to apprehend the Scourge of the South, but instead report what you've seen to the authorities immediately.
Well, all these years together, and I never suspected you were the Scourge of the South. I'm sorry. I know it's not funny. At least they didn't get your looks right.
Woman just like went into the camera there. So you can go talk to her, but honestly there's not really any point, so I'm
The
not going
Scourge
to
of the
bother.
South has destroyed whole villages in the South. Many innocents have suffered at the...
Yeah. So talk to this
Bounties
dude.
won't collect themselves.
We can talk to this dude for some side quests.
At your service. Are you one of the mercenaries come to help me track down some criminal scum?
You're okay. I guess I would.
If you are who I'm waiting for, you have some explaining to do.
And what?
Admittedly, you don't resemble the ones described to me, but they're several days late. No doubt they'll blame it on the foolish ghost stories.
Well, you know, I actually did fight some ghosts, but... yeah, what do you need help with?
Criminals with lucrative bounties on their heads.
So there's two guys I
need
believe
help
you can
tracking
get.
down a pair of criminals. Are you interested in a little well-paying work?
And because we are, sure.
These two scoundrels have eluded my best efforts, so I'm turning to bounty hunters. It's harder to run when your pursuers are not in a uniform.
Uh-huh.
I see no problem hunting down criminals, so long as we don't draw too much attention to ourselves.
I'm searching for an arsonist and a notorious confidence man. Find and eliminate either one, and there's a standard bounty in it for you.
So we got a con man and a serial arsonist, I guess. So, yeah.
A wise decision. The two criminals are Fading Moon and Creative Yukong. Fading Moon is an arsonist who was last spotted heading for the necropolis.
Okay.
Creative Yukong has virtually disappeared, though we may be able to learn something from Lady Rento, the wife of the man Yukong bilked. She's in the Imperial arena.
Okay. Well, the arena is pretty cool, yeah. It's not discussed the bounties quite yet. Let's hear about you.
Yukong fleeced some silver from Lord Rento, a powerful man in the Ministry of Harmony. Yukong is a master of disguise, and he has hidden himself somewhere in the city. Lord Rento is away on court business, but his wife informed me that she'd be in the heart of the Empire in the Imperial arena if we needed her. You could start there.
Okay. Well, let's go.
Right you are. Remember to keep an eye out for anyone suspicious.
So did I only get... No, I did get both of them, okay. Well, that's all we need from this guy until we go and take those two down.
Out of sheer spite, the Scourge flooded ancient ruins, wantonly destroying our very own heritage.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is what I didn't do. Anyway, so assassins hate me, clearly. Now, oh, Vaz. Now, there's a gate here, but I think if I go around here, I can get something else. If I recall. Yes, this cask here. We get a configuration of the dragon. Ooh. I think. So that gives us something else. You'll be getting a lot of them from now on, honestly. So what was the gem as well? Nah, I can't use it. Okay, so let's go to the front of the arena now. Okay guys, so we're going to head into the arena. Now you can actually do some of the arena fights right now, but I'm going to wait a while before I do some of them.
That's why my men brought you to me. I wanted to finish this personally.
But
Don't even try to make this better. You should have won that fight, Zhang, but you suddenly developed that blind spot, didn't you? Did the glint of silver get in your eye?
Joe, honestly,
You needed something for to witness one?
Yes, I need to speak with you in private. It seems Warrior Zhang has decided to retire.
Harsh.
I'm finished here. If you're here to fight, do what they tell you.
Well, that was pretty
You
harsh.
couldn't see for yourself? I was just retired from the Imperial arena. Guess my spot in the roster is yours if you want it. Go find Kui the promoter if you think you can fill my shoes. He's always upstairs in the third room over or so, and looking for new blood. I'm taking what I have left from my winnings and leaving.
Oh well, poor guy, I guess, kind of. Right, so I think we're looking for, what was it, Renko or something? Yes. That's some other guy, don't know what he does yet. This is some of the people you'll be fighting in the arena, but I'm not even going to bother reading them. So I think I go, is it those? Yes, these opened for me.
Remember Jing Wu back in Two Rivers? He talked of fighting in the Imperial arena one day. He would have done well.
I'm sure. Is it you? No. I don't know where the person is. Huh. Where the heck? Oh, there you are.
Don't you just love the Imperial arena? No other place like it in all of the Jade Empire. Were you looking for me? I'm Lady Rento, and I was expecting someone sent by Captain Sen.
Yes.
Oh, poor Yukong. Captain Sen's still willing to do my husband's bidding and hunt him down, is he?
Wait, what?
I swear, my husband is insufferable. Yukong's a harmless aspiring actor who asked me if I would act as his patron. Since my husband was away from the city, again, I accepted and gave Yukong a moderate stipend. I thought he was charming.
Well, he's kind of a corner.
That was how my husband presented the situation to the authorities. He didn't want to face the shame of supporting a humble actor. My husband's a fool, but when he lowers his head, all I can do is let him charge and hope he rams something solid enough to slow him.
Why does this have to be a mystery? So what'd you give him?
Probably less than my husband is putting forth as a bounty for poor Yukong. That young man doesn't deserve this.
Let's see if I can ask her what you found out.
Find him in the Scholars' Garden. Yukong was going to try out for that new play. It's going to be put on soon in the Golden Way, I'm told. Should be exciting to watch.
Okay.
Yukong was going to try out for a role as a scholar, so he may be using his costume to hide in the garden. He's not much of a scholar, so you should be able to spot him.
Well, I'll let you get back to what you're doing then.
If you happen to find creative Yukong, do go easy on him, would you? The poor boy did nothing wrong, and my husband is being unusually cruel to him.
Okay.
Good luck with your search. I have to get back to the estate.
So yes, it's a little more complicated than we first thought then. Anyway, you can go and start the arena fights now, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just leave for now. We'll be back here later. but there's first we want to do quite a few things in the city before we start moving into complicated stuff. So one of the first things I want to do is the hell was this? The hell was this? It's just a little... okay, whatever. I'm looking for a blacksmithing shop. It should be around here. Should be around here. There's a vase there. Who lets me kick a vase, like, randomly? Is it something in here? No, that's just a random room. Okay. Am I looking in the right place? Probably not. What is this assigned to? To the Golden Way, huh? Yeah, I think I went the wrong way somewhere. I'm pretty sure the blacksmithing shop is just somewhere over here. I'm going to read this.
Those Lotus assassins make me nervous. They just look so unnatural.
And our guard there. Maybe it's these two that run it, I don't know.
Excuse me, out of my way. I've got to get these buns to the Scholars Garden. Quick, quick, now move.
I'm very sorry. Please accept my heartfelt apologies. My husband has the manners of a strutting cock sometimes.
I seem to recall you rather enjoyed my, strutting at one time, old woman.
Shush now! You'll offend the gods of decency. This poor traveler's likely to think that the Imperial City is full of indecent folk and offensive talk. Now then, after all the trouble we've caused you, is there anything we can help you with? We've got fresh buns. Just made them myself.
Okay. I guess I'll ask some questions.
Talk. That's all people want to do. I don't get paid to talk. I sell buns. That's what I do.
Ha! No time to talk, he says. The only time you're ever quiet is when you're eating one of my buns. Now be polite and answer some questions.
I'm not even going to bother, honestly.
No, then. I have buns to...
Don't mind him.
Yeah, whatever. I don't even care. So I'm going to check quickly where the actual blacksmithing shop is at, so I'll be right back. Okay, so it was actually the door over here, which I never saw, apparently.
Welcome.
It's a bit
Someone
hidden.
from the Black Leopard School said you. No, I suppose you don't quite look like one of their students.
Why is there smoke
Well,
coming
no
out of
matter.
here?
If you're looking for weapons, I have quite a good selection and reasonable rates. Would you like to see what I have for sale?
Sure.
Here you go. There's quite a lot, so take your time.
That's not quite a lot. What are you talking about? So, we got this focus thing. I have a lot of money, so I may as well get it. You can buy the bar of nickeled iron. I already have one, so I don't think I need one. And you can buy the better weapon style. Why does the staff cost less than the sword? Damn it. So, yeah, I'm just going to buy this for 10,000. May as well, right? See you later, man. I got the dragon sword, which, if I go to the thing, it still has the same, you know, points in it. So I'm going to put a lot more points in here. That's quite a lot. I mean, it's 10 for each of those now. But, yeah, my weapon is pretty much badass right now. And, yeah, I think I'm done. So I'm just going to save and say we'll get some more stuff done and less talking, hopefully, next time. I don't actually know if we will or not. So, I'll see you guys next time.